So you need to make sure that you can call your insurance, get your bills, get your itemized list, check them out, look at that, make sure it matches, make sure that what you went to and what you experienced and the care that you received is equivalent to what they're charging, because it's not. I'll tell you that. And don't, it's very scary. It is very scary to have to say like this, I need this, and to start over again, because it prolonged my care. I'm having to restart my physical therapy. I've had to restart it. I've had to pay out of pocket. I've had to be challenged in so many different ways because nobody was listening to me, what I needed for my body, what I needed for my mind. I know myself. I've worked really, really hard to understand how I function, how I move, what my body wants, what makes me the most optimal human that I can be in my space and time and place with the resources that I have available, right? That does not mean I cannot improve and will not improve. That's the whole point of this. But in this space and place, it's my responsibility. And I've worked really hard to get to that level. And so when she said, Adela, I take notes, and I said, girl, I do PDFs. You out your mind. And I had to spend 8 hours going through highlighting. I mean, I have my own folder. Adela has her own PDF file, a 15-page PDF file of my own self. And then I have my own a big old binder of every note, every detail, and I checked every word that was written in there. And if it was not what I know we had discussed, to me, that goes in against good faith, against the ethics of you as a doctor, for you to take it and improvise what I had described to you or what I had told to you. And it's just so many different ways. And so it was definitely a challenge, but I sat there and I did that, and it took time, and it was scary, and it was just, are you kidding me? Because I didn't have the time. And you'll know about me and my time. I'm everything structured. My calendar, that's my big ass calendar behind me, you guys. It's a full year calendar, and as much detail as I can, and as many things as I can navigate and work into the life again for what I want, I'm doing. And to have this come in and take away almost half of that time, if not more, really has been challenging for me. But again, the plus sides of this is that it has taught me how to stand up and speak for myself in the appropriate way, what to ask for, how to ask for it, why it matters that I ask, and that I hold them accountable for the words that they say and the language that they use and the way that they treat the patients. And why it's important for you in your own self, even if it means that you have to seek care out of pocket and seek care out of the system, you do that for yourself. Because if I had stayed in any longer than what I had in the care that I was in, the damage that might have been to my shoulder or to some other things compared to the care that I decided to take upon myself because I know my body might have been irreversible in some spaces. And that's like sucks, because I would have listened to experts, right? And then again, I'm not a medical expert. I'm none of that. You guys know, we're just experienced. But the trust between that and the care is just not there. And it really was another affirmation of why it is so important to have the conversations about accountability, responsibility, of words, of actions, of behaviors, not only of yourself. Because when they tell you you're crazy and they try to gaslight you and they try to blame everything else other than themselves for not doing their job and being responsible for the things that they were responsible for, you get to put that PDF and say, not today. I know me.